What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto Crew, today we're diving into something huge, how close Kaspa might be to getting an ETF somewhere in 2025, maybe even. Yeah, you heard that right. Kaspa, the undervalued proof-of-work blog DAG, is making some serious waves in the institutional world, and it's not even firing on all cylinders yet. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. In essence, Crypto Crew, Kaspa is a proof-of-work crypto, meaning it is a digital asset. And like all assets, you need to protect your Kaspa. This is why on this channel, I will continue to encourage you to store your Kaspa offline on a cold storage. My personal favorite is the Tangent wallet. Plug and play, easy to use, and a great way to practice self-custody, and the most affordable out of all cold storage, in my opinion. If you wish to order your Tangent wallet today, you can get 10% off. Link in the description box below. Thank you so much for your consideration and support in advance. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
It's like the first bridge built between two land masses. You know, you've got the mainstream retail institutional world here and the Bitcoin world here. To me, the ETF it's not just the bridge to it, it's the best bridge. It's a wide, sturdy bridge, and it's a trusted bridge. So look, ETFs, whenever they get launched in the space, they end up getting assets. They're very, very high value proposition instruments. And so over the next couple of years, the advisors are likely to adopt it in small increments. But all that movement and all that money will create liquidity. And liquidity is what the institutions love. They can't get liquidity anywhere else. So, and everybody, I think, is going to use it for portfolio completion.
All right, Crypto Crew, let's discuss 5 points as to how close Kaspa might be to getting an ETF somewhere in 2025. Number 1, why a Kaspa ETF is closer than you think. Kaspa isn't starting from scratch. It's partnerships with major players like Zodia Custody, Valour Finance, plus with Grayscale reportedly considering Kaspa for a future ETF. The writings are on the wall. Institutions are paying attention to Kaspa, and they're not going to ignore a project with this much potential. Number 2, Kaspa's institutional adoption is already happening. First off, let's talk about Zodia Custody. These guys are no joke. They're a subsidiary of Standard Chartered, one of the biggest banks in the world. Zodia Custody provides secure institutional grade custody for digital assets, and guess what? Kaspa is now partnered with them. Why is this a big deal? Well, Zodiac is trusted by banks, hedge funds, and asset managers, meaning if they're backing Kaspa, it means they see real potential here. And let's not forget, Zodia Custody is also partnered with Marathon Digital Holdings, one of the largest Bitcoin mining companies in the world, and 21 Shares, the world's first and biggest issuers of crypto ETPs, basically the European version of ETFs. And guess what? Kaspa already has its own ETPs live and trading thanks to Valour Finance. That's right, Kaspa already is accessible to traditional investors in Europe. This is of course huge because it bridges the gap between crypto and traditional finance. It's like Kaspa is quietly sneaking into the big leagues while everyone else is distracted by the usual suspects like Bitcoin and Ethereum.
I really think the technology behind Kaspa is unique and is going to work in a cash-based system.
Number 3, the upcoming developments that could change everything. Now let's talk about what's coming next. Kaspa isn't just sitting back and waiting for things to unfold. They're actively building, and the next wave of developments could be game changers. First, there's Kaspa KII, which is set to revolutionize how Kaspa integrates with the energy and financial sectors. Imagine a blockchain that's not just fast and secure, but also energy efficient and tailored for real-world use cases. That's what Kaspa is aiming for. Let's not forget the crescendo, the 10 blocks per second upgrade that is coming in Q1 of 2025. This will make Kaspa the fastest proof of work network on the crypto ocean, putting it in a league of its own. Combine that with the potential for smart contracts in the summer of 2025, and you got a crypto project that can compete with the best of the best. Kaspa has been nominated by the International Association of Trusted Blockchain Applications for the most exciting DeFi solution of 2025. This is an organization that works directly with regulators and policymakers. If Kaspa wins, it's going to be in the spotlights with the people who shape the future of blockchain regulation. This is the type of recognition that leads to institutional adoption. It's not just about hype, it's about building real connections with people who really matter.
No dough, no show.
Number 4, why Kaspa's institutional adoption is just getting started. As you've seen so far, Crypto Crew, Kaspa is already making these institutional moves, yet it's not even close to firing on all cylinders yet. Let's break it down. No 10 BPS, no 10 blocks per second on the mainnet yet. No smart contracts yet. And apart from Kraken, no Tier 1 exchange listings in the United States, where most of the normie investor money comes from, especially during this 2025 bull run. And despite all that, Kaspa is already being recognized by major players. Imagine what happens when these features all will roll out. We're talking about the only crypto project that can solve the trilemma, being secure, scalable, whilst being fully decentralized, and is doing all of that at once as a proof of work, aka the Nakamoto consensus mechanism that is trusted by institutions. Now here's a quote from senior ETF analyst at Bloomberg, Eric Balchunas. Quote, "We expect a wave of cryptocurrency ETFs next year, that being 2025, albeit not all at once. First out is likely the BTC and ETH combo ETFs, then probably Litecoin because it's a fork of Bitcoin, i.e. a commodity, then HBAR because not labeled security, and then XRP/Solana, which have been labeled securities in pending lawsuits." End quote.
Remember, the QQQ ETF launched a year before the internet bubble burst. And that thing's got hundreds of $1 billion. Everybody loves it. So even if there is a huge drawdown, it doesn't, the ETF will live on past it and it will be part of the ecosystem going forward. So even in that total bad case scenario, you're still looking at long-term viability.
Eric Balchunas, a senior ETF analyst at Bloomberg, predicts a significant surge in cryptocurrency ETFs in 2025. The number 1 and number 2, that being Bitcoin and Ethereum, ETFs are expected to lead the way, followed by Litecoin and HBAR due to their favorable regulatory status. Now, Litecoin is specifically mentioned as a likely candidate because it's a proof-of-work cryptocurrency which classifies it as a commodity under US regulation. Other altcoins such as Solana and XRP are expected to face delays due to ongoing legal challenges regarding their classification as securities. Now, what is funny is that Litecoin is pretty much a dinosaur cryptocurrency which has been around for over a decade. While Litecoin is mentioned as a potential ETF candidate due to its proof-of-work mechanism and commodity classification, Kaspa offers several advantages that make it a more advanced and innovative crypto project. First, Kaspa is a proof-of-work blockchain, but solves the blockchain trilemma and is more effective than Litecoin. Kaspa uses the GhostDAC protocol, which allows for faster blockchain confirmation times and higher throughput compared to Litecoin's traditional proof-of-work mechanism. Second, scalability and speed. Kaspa is designed to handle high transaction volumes with low latency, making it more suitable for modern use cases compared to Litecoin's slower block times. Third, future developments. As mentioned, when it comes to reaching its full potential, Kaspa is barely scratching the surface, actively working on implementing 10 blocks per second on the mainnet, smart contracts, and integrations with the energy and financial sectors, and much more through initiatives like Kaspa KII. These advancements position Kaspa as a next-generation crypto project far beyond Litecoin's current capabilities. And so, when senior ETF analyst Eric Balchunas mentions Litecoin because it's a decentralized proof-of-work project with no pre-mining, then Kaspa fits that narrative even better, especially since Litecoin has been around since 2011. Kaspa just turned 3 and is far superior to Litecoin in every department. Number 5, undervalued underdog story. Here's the thing, crypto crew, compared to the giants on the crypto ocean, Kaspa is still an undervalued underdog. Kaspa doesn't have the hype nor notoriety of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, or Solana, and it's not plastered all over the news just yet. That's what makes it so exciting, and that's where the opportunity lies for you, crypto crew. Kaspa is a project that is quietly building, making the right connections, and positioning itself for massive growth and institutional adoption. And the best part, you are still early. Whether you already are a Kaspa maxi or just hearing about Kaspa for the first time, now is the time to pay attention. Keep your eyes on the prize, thus keep your eyes on the prize. Because when Kaspa fires on all cylinders, Kaspa will be playing at a whole new ball game. And who knows, maybe we'll be talking about the first Kaspa ETF sooner than anyone expects. So over to you. Do you think Kaspa is ready for an ETF, or are we still a few steps away? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say aye.